I welcome you all to this 42nd combined monthly meeting in English. Today's meeting is an important meeting for all of us because we'll be having this annual reporting for the year 2024 by the regional meetings. So we'll be knowing what is the progress that is being done in the English Belt region, how we are progressing and what further work can be carried out. For this, we are meeting today on 29 December from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. The schedule of this program is, can I move to the next slide, please? We'll have the brief welcome. I welcome you all on behalf of UHV family once again to this meeting. We'll have an address by our senior RP, that is resource person Kumar Sambhavji, followed by address by Ganesh Bagaria ji. Then we'll be having the presentation about the Eastern region UHV activities by Anupam Devaya, and there will be sharing by Satyaranjan Jaina ji and R.K. Mohanty ji, and then followed by SCR UHV activities by myself and sharing by Srinivas Gupta ji and Usha ji. And then we'll be having the presentation by SR UHV activities by Sumati Didi, and also sharing by Lata Didi and also Kotai ji. And then we'll be having the presentation by SWR region by Deepesh ji and Priya ji, and sharing by Soumya Didi and Amresh Patil ji. We are obliged to have Charan ji for the closing remarks, followed by vote of thanks. So today's schedule is this. Now we'll be having the address by our senior RP Kumar Sambhav ji. Kumar Sambhav ji is a director of UP Institute of Design, Noida. He has been a PhD in mechanical engineering from IIT Kharagpur and has a teaching experience of over 13 years. His main areas of interest are CAD, CAM and reverse engineering and rapid prototyping, product design and ergonomics. But above all, it is the universal human values and ethics, and he has been contributing tremendously in spreading the word of universal human values and ethics. On behalf of our UHV family, I welcome you once again, Kumar Sambhavji. Over to you.
जी नमस्ते दीदी, namaste everyone, namaste sir.
Namaste.
So we are going to have the last meeting of the year. This is the combined meeting in English, and I welcome all the team members for the meeting. This year has been quite an year of success. This year we could have the international conference in online mode, and we had been conducting online conferences since 2012, and it got halted during the pandemic, but again we started, and next year we are planning to have in the hybrid mode where we'll have people appearing in face-to-face mode as well as joining online. So if you look at the whole journey of UHV, so let's say in 2000 we started sharing the UHV content as a people's education program in general, and in 2005 it got started as a credit course in IIIT Hyderabad. Then in 2009 it was taken up by the State Technical University of UP, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, and then it was called as UP Technical University as an audit course initially, and then later as a credit course. Successively, it was taken up by Punjab Technical University, then Bikaner Technical University, and I'm happy to say that the former Vice Chancellor of Bikaner Technical University, Dr. Charan, is also here with us in the meeting. And then it was, and then it was taken up by multiple universities across the country. In 2017, AICT took it up for all the engineering colleges under it, and AICT has more than 10,000 colleges affiliated to it. And we started with the student induction program. Finally, and then AICT also started the mandatory credit course in the second year, and recently it has also initiated the minor degree in human values. So we started conducting workshops across the country in 2017, but again, since we are conducting the face-to-face mode, we had limited access and the number of workshops was low. But during the pandemic, when the lockdown began, it opened a new kind of channel for us. We started conducting workshops online, and I'm happy to share that the first online workshop that was conducted was attended by the then chairman, Dr. Sahasrabudhe himself with the entire team. And this shows his sincerity. Also, we are highly grateful to Professor Sahasrabudhe, the way he involved himself personally and then took up for AICTE. And by virtue of that only, I'll say that it has been running very successfully under the guidance of AICTE. And AICTE gave us a target of conducting workshops, or let's say developing faculty of at least 70,000 in number, because there was a target that for every 20 students, let us develop at least one faculty. And there are about 14 lakh students admitted in the colleges affiliated to AICTE every year. And I'm happy to share that this year we have completed that target. We have developed more than 70,000 faculty. This is one big achievement of the year. This year we could also make the textbooks on UHV3, that is understanding human being, nature and existence comprehensively, and holistic health, made available online for the people. We were also able to have so many face-to-face workshops. This year we have already conducted more than 100 self-funded face-to-face workshops in the country. The team that was gradually getting developed through face-to-face workshops after the course was included in UPTU, that became a kind of building block for the program across the country. And I can see that in the pandemic, when we start conducting workshops online, many people who already had some preparation within, who were looking for resolution, got connected to us, and they made a very fast progress. I can see that within 3 or 4 years, so many faculty members have developed into resource persons or potential resource persons, by virtue of which we have been able to conduct so many workshops. So many universities have come up voluntarily. We have more than 230 universities who have recruited or appointed university coordinators, and many colleges and universities are coming forward to become nodal centers. Another good development in the year has been that SRM came up as a resource center in the south. We had A.K. Garg Engineering College in the north, which had been very resourceful so far for taking this program forward. And now we have two major centers, one in the south and one in the north. And so many new colleges are also coming up to become resource centers for the nation. We also could conduct the online conference this year, by virtue of which we could connect to many universities abroad. A good thing that happened was a very good team building took place this year while preparing for the international conference. Then we could also translate to a large extent books or literature in various local languages, and this has also been a very good development of the year. Now, in the time to come, we have to expedite the progress. We have to conduct more and more face-to-face workshops. And a good thing is that the colleges are coming forward to organize such workshops at their own cost, and the participants are also coming to the venue at their own cost. We are also planning to have regional conferences regularly from next year. UGC also was very forthcoming this year. They said that they also want to have workshops on the line of AICTE. And now we are preparing to conduct workshop for UGC also in their training centers. And I think next year, this would also be a remarkable achievement for us. Then with the Raj Anand Sansthan, we had started the program in online mode 3 years back. And this year, they conducted several workshops in face-to-face mode. And in the coming year, particularly in the summer vacation period, they are planning to have more than 40 such workshops for the teachers. Earlier, it was only limited to few schools of CM Rise, but now it is also being extended to many more schools in the cities. So as I could get conveyed, more than 600 schools are going to send their principals and teachers for attending the workshops. Recently, we had one workshop in NITAR Bhopal also, and it has offered to develop MOOC courses for UHV, and the director himself said that he wants to make NITR very as much useful as possible for spreading the message across the country. So as you were planning that, let's say in 10 years, if one person is able to develop 10 more persons, in a similar manner, we need to have by 2030 at least 1,000 proactive and active team members. And I can see there's a good possibility. We are about 500 to 600 volunteers uh, working with full energy and enthusiasm for a humane society to ensure the human goal fulfillment. We could also, or I'll say that we have been running the morning session so consistently, something that we have taken as given. But if you see, conducting a session every day in the morning and people are joining in large numbers also, that is a very good achievement. It is just that since it is happening so naturally, we are not able to see the contribution that we all are making towards it. But recently we are running the 11th batch, and we are going to complete the 11th batch by December 31, and the 12th batch is going to start on January 1. So through the morning sessions, we all can see how it has been helping us in awakening to the higher level activities, becoming more and more aware of the feeling and the sanskar. And we can see that at the core is our own development. This self-development is the building block for the team development, and team development is the building block for the societal development. And I can see a good possibility that if we keep on working consistently, and we are of course going to do it, because we are able to see that we are working for our own happiness and prosperity in true sense of the word now. So in the years to come, I can see a good possibility of participating in transforming the education system across the world. Maybe by 2050, we'll be able to see a remarkable shift in the ecosystem in education, where people focus more on values than skills, and the skills are also rightly utilized in the light of human values. So there is much more to say, but with the limitation of time, I'll share only this much. And I thank everyone for contributing wholeheartedly to this effort, and also committing more and more, from your side, for taking the program ahead. Thank you and best wishes. Namaste.
Thank you, Kumar Bhaiya. Hope I'm audible now.
Ji Didi, you are audible now.
Sorry for the technical glitch. Thank you, Kumar Bhaiya, for highlighting us the UHV milestones that happened in the year 2024, especially the international conference. As you said, Bhaiya, definitely we'll progress towards achieving the universal human order. Thank you, Bhaiya. Let us move forward.
Ji Didi.
So the next agenda of the meeting is special address by our senior resource person, Ganesh Baharia ji. Ganesh ji, namaste.
Namaste.
And over to you, Ganesh ji.
Namaste, namaste. Am I audible?
Ji, you are audible, but your voice is feeble, ji. So there is no introduction needed for our beloved Ganesh ji. But for the new co-explorers, let me share his achievements. Ganesh Bhaiya is BTech MTech from IIT Kanpur. He has received Satyendra Dubey Memorial Award from IIT Kanpur in 2006 for his contributions as a teacher, social activist, and thinker of humanistic and value-based education. He is also the founding member of Manaviya Shiksha Sanskar Sansthan in Kanpur in the year 2000. The Sansthan is working on humanistic education on universal human order. We can say Ganesh ji is a living model of whatever UHV proposals we are hearing in the UHV team. He's also worked on curriculum, content, and pedagogy to bring human values into formal education. With this brief introduction, let me once again welcome our beloved Ganesh ji, and let me hand over the session to Ganesh Bhai.
Yeah, welcome everybody. It is a nice experience to share with all of you. So today we are going to share our achievements over the year by the teams of different region. I was asked just to give a kind of initial encouragement to the whole process. In the morning session, I was mentioning that there was a time when some faculty members and students thought that giving technical education is not enough and something has to be done to make, human being a human being first, and then, equipping him with the necessary technical requirements. So this was around 80s in IIT Delhi that a course on science and humanism was offered with this basic idea. And then it went on. And at one point, it was formulated that the skills has to be, complemented with human values, or human values has to be at the base of any engineering and technology and skills that we are training our students for. So a kind of systematic work started with 2005 when this was offered as a course, in fact 2-semester course in IIIT Hyderabad with a very small number, 180 students. And then it proliferated, as Kumarji has already mentioned, and now we have it as part of the AICT curriculum. So all this long way, we have been able to go through the, team activity, through the, volunteers who have been into it and have taken it to themselves to, make it available to every student of engineering to begin with, and then higher education in general. So this collective effort has resulted into a situation where now we have this work on human values going on in almost every region and every state. Right? So this is where we are now. As mentioned by Kumarji, over the last 2 years, we have more than 200 self-funded FDPs, which are done on the initiative of the institutions. And we are able to reach to a large number of faculty members through this process. For the universities also, we have now more than 200 UCs appointed by the respective universities, and the process is on. This international conference, which we had online, is a preparation for the face-to-face, and in fact, in a mixed mode that we want to have in 2025 December. So the performance was fairly well, because something like 1,500 plus the participants, and more than 20 universities, more than 20 countries participated in that online conference. So now we have to concretize it in the form of face-to-face conference and also online next year in December 25. Significant preparation has already been done, but now we have 1 full year to make necessary preparation for this coming conference. This is briefly about what we have been doing in higher education. There are new possibilities emerging in the process. The Raja Anand Sansthan of Madhya Pradesh has taken it to themselves to bring it to the school education. And over last 3 years, there is a significant work. It had started some 2 years back as a course for the some of the important schools of Madhya Pradesh, that is CM Rise schools and the excellent schools, around 300 of them. And the outcome was quite encouraging. So they decided to do it for all the secondary schools of Bhopal district last year. And now they have decided to take it to all the major cities of Madhya Pradesh from next year onward. And something of the order of 40 workshops are being planned during the summer of this year, the year 2025. So a big possibility has opened up in the sense that once it works out in one of these states, then it will be quite easy to multiply, because there was a lot of this suggestions from people that, you know, we are starting at a very later stage. Why not start early? So that demand was there, but then a lot of base work was to be done, which is now being done in Madhya Pradesh under Raja Anand Sansthan. The second thing which is happening is this, working with the people directly. So we have this Swatanta Swarajya group in Madhya Pradesh, again in the district of Chhatarpur, where people who have been already working in the village area, they have taken the lead, and something like 30 families are now involved in this process. And there seems to be a very appreciable and significant change in their individuals, in the family, and also this, the larger family. And the possibilities of working with a village, as a model of this human society can now be worked with. So all these new possibilities are opening, and we as the committed volunteers for this work on UHV have to prepare ourselves for this, opening possibilities, and not only in the country, but also outside the country. So we have to make this preparation for ourselves. And as we keep saying that major preparation has to be done at 2 levels. One at the level of self-development. So preparing ourselves with this competence of having the right understanding, the right feeling, and the right conduct. And then, developing this team as a family, which will, have individuals working with this spirit and working together to do something meaningful for the society, in general, which ultimately would lead to societal development. So the way we have been going, the outcome is very encouraging. And if we continue to work with this vigor in another 10, 20 years, I feel that, we will be able to make a significant contribution in the area of a fundamental change in the education system in general. So this is quite encouraging for us. And we all feel that, it is making so much of difference to us as an individual, as teacher, as a student. And through this process, not only that it's making a difference to ourselves, but it is making a difference to the students, to the whole process of education and ultimately to our family and the society. So there are a lot of possibilities, and as Kumarji was saying, we have around 500 volunteers who are taking this responsibility. So with that, it should be possible for us to go forward and work for this human society. So I have all my best wishes for you. So with this, I think I'll leave it open for the artists to share their achievement in their respective region. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ganesh Bhaiya.
Thank you.
Your words are always words of motivation and inspiration for each and every one of us.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll work for self-development and also towards team development. With your blessings and with your guidance, definitely we'll move forward. Thank you so much, Ganesh ji.
Thank you.
So moving forward, now let us look into the presentation which is going to be shared by region wise. So now let us start with the presentation by Eastern region. So the Eastern region UHV activities are going to be presented by Anupam Dev Bhaiya. Bhaiya, namaste.
जी
And over to you, Anupam Bhaiya.
जी नमस्ते दीदी
Namaste, Bhaiya.
can I share my screen?
Yes, Bhaiya.
So namaste one and all present over here, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to present the yearly update on UHB activities of Eastern region since during the year January to December 2024. So this is our Eastern regional team, and this team consists of 6 regional coordinators and 12 states. But we are now able to reach or give focus to the 5 states, namely Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Assam, and Sikkim. And in coming days, due to unavailability of the potential volunteers or the resource persons, we are not able to reach out to rest the part, but soon we'll be trying to reach out to those 7 sisters and all the remaining 12 states. These are the pointers of today's presentation. In university coordination, as you can see, this is the data of our region of these 12 states, and this is the summary. In summary, we can identify around 189 universities which are affiliated to either UGC or AICTE. There are 26 universities who have appointed UC and UCCs, and in last year, means 2024, 6 universities and institute they have appointed their UC or UCC, and these are the list of the universities and institutes. We are able to identify 4 potential resource center or nodal centers. They are Shiksha Anusandhan, Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology, KIIT, and PSSUT. We are able to find 19 institutes and universities who have implemented SIP, including UHV1. And as per our information, C.V. Raman Global University and SMIT, they have implemented it for 21 days, and rest of the other 17 institutes and universities, they have implemented it partially, but their main focus was UHV 1 content. There are 17 institutes who have implemented UHV 1 or UHV 2 as credit courses. The key highlights of our region is that we are able to identify 2 resource person, or we can say facilitator in our region. There are 5 potential co-facilitators. They are preparing themselves, and 7 observers who have joined various face-to-face FDPs or worked as a observer. The team includes proactive volunteers who are involved in various projects in regional and national level. We have the regional translation team, and the Odia team is coordinated by Ravindra Kumar Rautji, and Bengali team is coordinated by Santigopal Maitiji. We have started our regional journey since 2022, and since then, in total 17 face-to-face FDPs and workshop have been held, and 5 of them were AICT sponsored and 11 were self-sponsored. And especially in 2024, 2 AICT sponsored and 6 self-sponsored FDPs held in 2024. And this is the list. And due to this international conference, we are unable to focus on this or conduct any FDP during October to December, but we are in the process, we are in the discussion, and soon we are going to have more and more FDPs in upcoming years. There are the potential nodal centers detail and their preparedness. As you can see, there are in Shiksha Anusandhan, VSSUT, SMIT, and KIIT, there are significant number of faculty members who are prepared, who have been preparing themselves for teaching or sharing the sessions in SIP, UHV 1, UHV 2. Regarding our weekly meeting, in our eastern region, every week, every Wednesday, from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., we have the regional weekly meeting, which is mentored by Manishiji. Around 15 participants on an average, they attend the meeting. These are coordinated by Shatranjan Bhaiya, Shatranjan Jainaji, Ravindra Kumar Rautji, Swayamprabha Satpatiji. There is separate meeting which held in every Saturday from 8 to 9 p.m. It is the regional coordination team meeting. It is coordinated by me. There are few of ER volunteers who are involved in Sunday weekly meeting in English language, in coordination, moderation, updates, etc. There are separate weekly meeting for the translation team. It held every Tuesday from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. In team development, Dr. Manishi Mishra ji, Dr. Dilip Devnath ji, and Tara Prasanna Das ji is guiding the whole year team. The state-wise volunteers have been assigned in Odisha, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Sikkim, and Assam to handle the institutes of respective states. and this is the list you can see. But yet to assign some volunteers towards the Northeast, as I already mentioned. Other initiatives that have been taken by our YAT team, like local volunteer meet. We have in last year, we have met thrice in Odisha, face to face with the local volunteers. Mentoring to the potential institute, Dilip Devnath ji, Tara Prasanna Das ji, Rupalim ji, all are taking initiatives, and they are in continuous interaction with the institutes. We are also planning in a final stage for a village workshop, which is mainly that is taken care of by Shivani Satpati ji at Raigada, Odisha. We have started identifying new potential volunteers from regular attendees of morning session and weekly meeting. Regular attendees of weekly meeting has started giving demo presentation in our weekly meetings. These are our future plans. We want to reach to 24 universities at least in next year. That means 2 per month. 12 to 24 face-to-face FDPs. 2 at the rate 2 per month. Developing more facilitator, co-facilitator, and observers. Completion of translation, that is speeding up the translation work, and developing potential nodal centers to establish nodal centers. So we sincerely acknowledge the support from the central team and our whole Eastern region team, and thank you.
Thank you, Anupam Bhaiya, for a nice presentation from the Eastern region. Hope we catch up with the remaining states in the Eastern region. So this is the introduction about Anupam Bhaiya. He is an associate professor of mathematics from Haldia Institute of Technology. He is having master's degree in mathematics completed from IIT and PhD in biomathematics from NIT. So with 15 years of dedicated teaching service at the institute, Anupam Bhaiya has actively involved in UHV activities since 2018. He has volunteered in both online and offline face-to-face FDPs from November 2020. So currently, he's one of the regional coordinators of the Eastern region. Thank you so much, Anupam Bhaiya. So let us now move ahead to the sharing from Eastern region. So first sharing is going to be done by Satyaranjan Jena Bhaiya. He's an associate professor from School of Electrical Engineering, also the university coordinator of UHV cell from KIIT, deemed to be university. He's a very consistent volunteer in Eastern region, coordinating the Eastern region weekly meeting face-to-face weekly meeting and face-to-face workshop in Eastern region. Namaste Bhaiya, welcome.
Namaste.
And over to you.
Namaste Didi, my voice is audible?
Ji Bhaiya. Bhaiya, just a minute. Since we are strict to the timings, kindly fix your regional presentation within 10 minutes and individual sharing within 5 minutes, so
Ji
that
Didi.
we can hear from all the coordinators and volunteers. Okay, Bhaiya, over to you.
Namaste, Namaste Sabhi ko. So I am Satyaranjan Jena, UHV volunteer from Eastern region. So I am working in KIT University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. About my journey of UHV, I have completed my UHV 1 in 3rd February 2023, UHV 2 in 25th March 2023, and since April 2023, I have joined weekly meeting in regional level as well as national level. And in July 2024, I have attended UHV 3 workshop at IIT Kanpur. So about my self-development, so I can say these two lines, happiness is to be in harmony and prosperity is the feeling of more than enough or more than required. It took me at least 1 year to understand these two. So as per my perception or my thinking goes, I am only able to implement it 20 to 30% in my life. So some of the proposal I can validate, which I have learned from UHB. So during mid 2024, I have joined a small unit in my university as head. So immediately the day of joining, so when there is a common meeting, my staff member told, sir, you are from that unit where the Saturday and Sunday is a holiday. So we have a long demand since that in our unit also Saturday, Sunday must be a holiday. So as a new joinee, I can tell them, so I cannot take your proposal. So you talk to the higher authority. But instead of that, I have given them the total condition and given them a, this is a proposal. So you think this is the pros and cons. You think yourself and decide. After 7 days, you tell me. So after 7 days, they are quite normal. There is no opposition to this that other units are taking Saturday, Sunday holiday. Why our unit is not holiday in Saturday, Sunday? So this is a kind of validation what I am getting with the help of UHB only. So about my feelings or my personal feeling or my in personal thoughts, what I have observed. So that logo of that UHB. So pause, think, then act. So since last 1 year, I have observed in my work that when I am returning home, so this is a generally we are feeling very tired. Now with this content of UHB, when I am implementing in my day-to-day life, there is a feeling of joy at the end of the day. So when I thought of my behavior and my work style, so earlier what we have generally observed, when someone is scolding us, then we are reacting. And it quite often happened to me also. But now I am thinking when someone is scolding, let me the example, my higher authority. When is some things they are dissatisfied and they are scolding me in some cases, then just I am thinking how much disturbed they are than me. So that's why they are scolding to me. So this type of change in thought process is occurring within me during this phase. And the last point, so how I can increase this clarity of UHB in my day-to-day life. So my university give me a greater scope. So where as a group we have implemented this as a UHB 2 course in curriculum, also with the help of a higher authority. So that giving me ample of opportunity to explore myself. So other chances are we are getting from our eastern region. So as an observer, as an LPC, we are also planning some workshop, 3 workshops we have conducted, 2 self-funded, 1 AICT sponsored. And recently we are talking to our regional coordinator Dilip sir to conduct a 1-day orientation in our university. So I want to mention here that already this course is implemented from the last semester. So this time 37 faculty are teaching to 60 section in the current semester. So this is from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Satyaranjan Bhaiya. Very nice sharing. As you stated, everything is a proposal, and that makes us to explore within ourselves. Very nice sharing, Bhaiya. Keep exploring, stay connected. Thank you so much, Bhaiya.
Thank you.
Nice. Now, let us go ahead to our next co-explorer, R.K. Mohanty Bhaiya. He is a professor from BSH department from Aryan Institute of Engineering and Technology, Bhubaneswar. Mohanty Bhaiya embarked on faculty development program on universal human values in May 2024. This year. His enthusiasm for the subject has led him to join the learning sessions starting from September 1, 2024. Through regular attendance at follow-up meetings, Manti Bhaiya has developed the competence to overcome obstacles with right understanding, right feeling, and natural acceptance. With this brief introduction, let us welcome Mahanti Bhaiya. Namaste and over to you, Bhaiya. Mahanti Bhaiya. Satyaranjan Bhaiya, Mahanti Bhaiya is available.
I think Mohante Bhaiya has not unmuted himself. His phone mic is muted. Bhaiya, I need to unmute.
Mahanti Bhaiya, you have to unmute yourself.
Mic is passed to you. Kindly unmute and speak.
नमस्कार।
Namaste Bhaiya.
हाँ, सभी को नमस्कार। कुमार भैया भी है और वो सब तो आप लोग ना
जी,
हम
नमस्ते।
हाँ जी बताइए। हेलो
नहीं
Bhaiya,
बताइए।
Mahanti
Sir, you are
Bhaiya.
audible. You can go on.
गुड आफ्टरनून वन एंड ऑल माय एक्सप्लोरर्स। आई एम डॉक्टर आर के महांती, प्रोफेसर at Aryan Institute of Engineering and Technology, Bhubaneswar. I have been associated with the UHB after attending faculty development program in 2024 May, inspired by Devi Prasanna Bhaiya and Tara Prasanna Bhaiya. I joined the morning session on universal values on September 1st, 2024 in 11th batch. This journey has transformed me a lot. Over the past 4 months, I have had the privilege of learning about universal human values. These values have empowered my competence, fostering a deeper understanding of right understanding and right feeling, respect and responsibility. I have discovered that happiness exists in harmony and coexistence. Before joining the morning session, I was mostly in opposition, competition, conflict, and quarreling with most of the people around me. But after embracing the principles of universal human values, I have become almost a different person. I'm trying to realize the true understanding of coexistence. For example, by one-sidedness, I took VRS, which had disturbed myself. Now I understand that it had to be. Second, before having no touch with the UHP, the students failed to put questions because I was getting disturbed and I was feeling very angry during teaching. Now I invite questions for my betterment and feel quite happy. I have developed the competence for right understanding and right feeling, leading to continuous happiness in coexistence, which has been my responsibility. My reactions have decreased, replaced by natural acceptance and harmony. It has also helped to increase the potential for right understanding, for self-realization. I have shifted from a one-sided perspective to a sense of relatedness, holistic perspective, slowly by clarifying my sanskar to be in line with it. The process of understanding has cleansed and filtered my preconditionings and assumptions. Today I feel balanced in my thinking, decision making, and emotional well being. I'm really grateful for this journey and look forward to continued growth. Let us strive to cultivate these values, promoting for it. Together, we can create a world where continuous happiness and peace thrive. Thank you all. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mohanty Bhaiya. Happy to hear that you are able to see the visible changes within yourself. It's true for all of us, Bhaiya. So let us keep exploring and continue our UHV journey. Thank you so much, Bhaiya, for your sharing. So
Namaskar.
moving ahead, Namaskar. Moving ahead, next we are going to hear from Ishrat Meera Mistana ji. Didi is going to present about South Central Region UHV activities. So today morning also, we heard the sharing from Ishrat Didi. It was so inspiring and motivating for all of us. Didi, namaste and welcome.
Thank you, Didi. Can I share the screen?
Ji Didi.
Namaste to all. I, on behalf of South Central Region, welcome you all for the annual reporting meeting for the year 2024. Coming to the regional coordinators, the South Central Region consists of two regions, two states, that is Telangana State and Andhra Pradesh. And we are mentored and guided by Prashanti ji, who has been continuously working for the development of this region. And right now, the AP region is being taken care by Jagdish Babu Bellamji and Vasanti Vasireddy ji. And the Telangana region is being taken care by myself and Geeta Pothraju. So right now we are 5 regional coordinators. Coming to the updates with respect to the universities within the region, we are having in total the university in AP are 40, and in Telangana there are 29 universities, out of which in AP 26 are government universities, under which we are having 12 colleges, whereas there are private colleges of a number of 237. So totally there are 289 technical institutions, that is universities and colleges in AP region. Similarly, in Telangana region, we are having government universities of 19, and under them we are having 7 colleges, and the colleges under AICT private are 176. There are totally 212 technical colleges. So in total, we are having approximately 500 colleges. But with respect to that, such a large number, but right now we are having only 9 university coordinators appointed across our colleges, across our universities, under which we are having the active uses only at Geetham, Vishakhapatnam, JNTU, Anantapur, and KLU universities. Some of the college coordinators are CBIT, Srivasavi, GIET. These are being active in as of now. The presentation we have mentioned only about the university coordinators of universities, but there are college coordinators wherein the UHV cell have been established. So we are trying to coordinate with them also. The new institutes where UCs were appointed in 2024 is Sri Venkateshwara Institute of Medical Sciences, Sri Venkateshwara Vedic University, Tirupati. Along with it, we also have added recently in UGC recognized, that is Jawaharlal Nehru Agricultural and Fine Arts University, also have appointed their UC. So these are the universities where UCs are appointed. So we need to follow up with them and make them active. That is one of the targets for the year 2025. Coming to the proposed nodal centers in our region, JNTU Kalgiri AP is considered to be the identified nodal center where the UHV cell is established, and Dr. N. Sarita is the coordinator. They have conducted the AICT funded UHV to FDP also. There are number of students in this institute are 4,000 plus, and the faculty who have completed this introductory UHV are 9, and UHV 2 are only 3. UHV 2 is offered as a 3-credit course in this institute. we are in the process of asking the coordinator to develop a web page wherein they can update the UHV cell activities on the university website so that the affiliated colleges can also inform them what is the progress and how many students have been benefited with the implementation of UHV credit course. The promising institutions which are having the potential to become the nodal centers are the Institute of Public Enterprise, Hyderabad, Telangana. Then we have Geetham at Vizag, AP, and Sri Vasvi Engineering College, Tadepalligudem, AP, and Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, MITS, AP, where we have the most proactive volunteer, Jagdish Bhaiya. Coming to the status of the FDPs that were conducted in the year 2024, we have conducted 6 FDPs, out of which one is an AICT sponsored FDP of 8 days. So there were the FDPs of 2 days, UHV 2 was also conducted at Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management University, that is Geetham, Vizag. Along with it, we also had 3 days introductory workshop being conducted at IPE, Hyderabad, BNR Vignan Jyoti, Hyderabad, and Rajiv Gandhi Memorial College of Engineering and Technology, Anantapur, which is affiliated to JNTU Anantapur, and Srinivasa Institute of Technology and Management Studies, Chittoor. I can say that we have progressed a bit because in 2022, we had only 2 FDPs, AICT sponsored FDPs were conducted. Slowly, we are making small steps, and in 2023, most of the FDPs were conducted only in AP. So in this year, it was first time that we started conducting the self-sponsored FDPs in our Telangana region. So we are trying to spread the awareness in both the states, but under the mentorship of Prashanti Didi and Jagdish Bhaiya, we are having much awareness in Andhra Pradesh, but we need to create more awareness in Telangana region, which we are striving to. These are some of the glimpses of the FDPs that were conducted during 2024. Coming to the list of observers, co-facilitators, as you can see, initially in 2023, we had only 3 observers and co-facilitators, that is Prashanti Ji, Jagdish Babu Bellam Ji, and Vasanti Vasireddy Ji. In 2024, the number has increased by 11 number, wherein we have introduced new co-facilitators and observers. So the co-facilitators are Srija Madhu Didi, KV Subbarao Ji, and Shesha Maheshwaramma, myself and Chamundeshwari Ji, Sri Selam. And observers, new observers were also developed like Chandrasekhar Ji, Geeta Potraju Ji, Ranganath Ji, Srinivas Gupta Ji, and then Usha Ji. So we are trying to involve our volunteers in such a way that initially we are giving them the task of being the co-facilitators, understand the FDP process so that they can also execute the duty of an observer, which is a most crucial role for a face-to-face FDP. So all these roles are assigned to the volunteers, and we are trying to involve the volunteers. So there has been a progress in the number of volunteers also. Initially, the volunteers were 5 members, but our family is growing slowly with other volunteers joining us like Chandrasekhar Ji, Shrija Madhu Ji, Subbarao Ji, Balaji Reddy Venu Ji, Shanti Rupa Ji, and Chamarthi Krishnam Raju Ji, Lata Ji, Sasi Kumar, and Jampanam. That means we have increased by a number 3 times, that is from 5 to approximately 19 members. Coming to the list of most important thing is our region development will depend upon if we have the regional PRPs and PRPs. So in the process of developing the PRPs, the work has been started, and Jagdish Babuji has given demonstration in weekly meetings thrice and 4 times in PRP development meeting. And he has also taken sessions in student development program sessions. And Shrija Madhuji has given demonstration in weekly meetings, team development, and PRP development meetings. And Chamundeshwari Didi has also given the demonstrations along with Shesha Maheshwarama and P. Geeta Didi, has also given demonstration in weekly meetings. Earlier, Vasanti ji also has given demonstration. So we are in the process of developing, at least our target is to have at least 3 to 5 PRPs developed in the year 2025. Coming to the status of weekly meetings, every week Tuesday 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. we have an RC meeting schedule, and every week Tuesday 8 to 9 p.m. Lata ji, Geeta Potraju ji and myself attend the FDP related meetings with the central team, and every Thursday myself and Jagdish ji will be attending the RC meetings. And weekly meetings for SCR Co-Explorers is conducted on every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. under the mentorship of Umesh ji. Every week, Friday, 8 p.m. translation team is being attended by the translation review meeting. And this is being led by the Jagdish ji. And weekly meeting is scheduled on Sundays from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So these are the status of the weekly meetings in our region. Coming to the Telugu translation work, we are almost completed the Telugu translation manual, which has to be reviewed by an RP. The volunteers for this Telugu translation work are the contributors. Main contributors are Jagdish Babuji, Shesha Maheshwarama, Srinivas Gupta ji, KV Subbarao ji, and Ranganath ji. Whereas Shashi ji and Chandrasekhar ji are also contributed. We are less active. Prashanti ji, myself, and Vasanti Didi are less active with respect to the contribution of translation work. Involvement of our volunteers in the projects and activities. During the international conference, our volunteers are involved. Like for the education panel, Jagdish ji was a part of it. And for the holistic health, we had Shrija Madhudi and Vasanti Didi involved in it. And for the sharing sessions, we had the contribution from Chamundeshwari ji. And for the SDG panel, myself and Geeta Didi were contributing. So our volunteers were spread across in various activities of international conference. Along with it, our volunteers are also involved in video editing, UHV newsletter, holistic human health project, and face-to-face FDP survey and assignments, then UC meeting coordination, RC meeting coordination, and e-content development. Coming to the most focused one, that is e-content development. For the UHV 1, 20 videos have been developed by Jagdish ji in his college and he's working towards it. So this is one of the, I can say, flagship work that has been taken up by Jagdish Bhaiya. Coming to the key highlights of SCR, we had an addition of new UC and UCCs in the conduction of 5 self-funded FDPs, including 1 UHV2 and 1 AICT FDP is our highlight. And we have started the process of PRP development, and we want to increase the number of volunteers. There is an increase in the number of volunteers, and we have involved the active and proactive volunteers in various activities and projects of UHV. And UHV 3 was attended by Jagdish Babu Bellam ji, Srinivas Gupta ji, Ranganath ji, Chandrasekhar ji at SRM Chennai, and along with it, K. Subbarao ji has attended at IIT Kanpur. Coming to the future plans, as I said, for the regional development, we have focused on PRP development as a target in 2025, conduct an FDP in a regional language, so that it is not just the technical universities we can cover, but within the community also we can spread the word of UHV. Develop UHV presentation content in regional language. And also take the update from the active UCs regarding SIP, UHV course and UHV cell activities. Collect information about UHV credit course and number of students that are being benefited. Encourage more colleges, universities for implementation of UHV course and also self-funded FDPs. And last but not the least, to strengthen the volunteers, because it is the volunteers who are running the complete UHV activities across India. And with their help only when we are able to make it global. So to make it more proactive in our region, we want to strengthen our volunteer base also. So this is about SCR. Thank you. If there are any suggestions or any feedback, we are ready to open for taking that also from our senior RP team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ishwar Didi. It was a detailed presentation, and we are happy to see that SCR UHV team is expanding and strengthening. Very nice to hear, Didi. Thank you so much, Didi. So now let us look into the profile of Ishwar Didi. So Ishwar Didi is a professor from Mechanical Engineering Department from MJCET, Hyderabad, Telangana. She has been the director of the college, also the regional coordinator of South Central Region. She is also the director's Engineers Without Borders group. She has completed the UHV in March 2022, and she had started her UHV journey with the registration, PPI, moderation in weekly meetings. Also, she is coordinating the UHV newsletter, and she is coordinating the regional coordinator meetings and university coordinator meetings in English. Thank you so much, Ishwar Didi. So moving ahead, Parikshit Bhaiya, can we have the slide? So now we are going to hear the sharing from our co-explorers belonging to South Central Region. So to begin with, let us hear from Srinivas Bhaiya. Hope everyone will be able to recall Srinivas Bhaiya, who is very, very active in the morning session, putting so much queries to the sharings, thereby enriching at both ends. Here goes the profile of Srinivas Bhaiya. He is a professor in Mechanical Engineering Department from BNR, Vigyan Jyoti Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. Bhaiya has connected with UHV from October 2021, and he has been volunteering in various activities like FAQ and PPI. Bhaiya is also a member in the Telugu translation team. Srinivas Bhaiya, namaste, welcome, and over to you, Bhaiya. Srinivas Bhaiya, you can unmute yourself.
Srinivas Bhaiya, mic is provided to you. You can unmute yourself. Yes, Bhaiya, please go. Didi, can you give mic to the other Srinivas Bhaiya? Yeah, I'll just do it. Yeah. Srinivas Bhaiya, it is provided.
I think now I am available, audible.
Yes, Bhaiya, please go ahead.
Yeah. So I have been introduced already by Geeta Didi. So I think I need not have more introduction about me. Let me come straight forward. About UHV made me what sort of shift in, happened in my understanding. First of all, I am very happy. I am connected with UHV since September 2021. Started with introductory UHV FDP, then UHV 2 and UHV 3 subsequently, and attending regularly weekly meetings and involved in Telugu translation work, and continuously without any gap in my exploration. I am happy for having my extended UHV family. With this extended family, my long run dreams of having fulfilled. Long-run dreams are fulfilled, have been fulfilled by having network people whose thoughts, words, deeds are very much aligned with natural acceptance. I express my feelings of gratitude from my core heart for all my UHV family. My born and brought up sanskars matching very well with each proposal of UHV, so it is attracted me straight away. All the UHV proposals indirectly have been run into my mind since from my childhood, but all these are so random and entering and leaving without any proper understanding for its further execution and evaluation. Because of well connectivity of these proposals, with each other, UHV content has brought right understanding in me and made my thoughts and expectations associated with feelings so rhythmic. Now I am able to understand my life as more meaningful and purposeful. This reflects in my each and every interaction with people around me and also units in the nature. I find it more meaningful whenever I feel it is my responsibility to understand and give right meaning in each and every situation. Though I used to practice Raj Yoga meditation of Brahma Kumaris since 2 decades, I am unable to reach clarity in my thought level, always left with some dissatisfaction as I don't like do's and don'ts concept, which is very much required for that. While exploring one by one proposal of UHV, I felt it so simple to understand and become naturally acceptable for me. I am imagining that completely myself become new simplified version. Before UHV, I kept so many people away from me because of opposing nature and tendency of the people. Then after UHV, I came to understand the right relationship, making good feeling of relationship with the people is because of well understanding of existence, my existence, coexistence. So I myself make them interact with me, and I made phone calls, and I used to make cordial relationships with each and everybody, and I am in contact with them always. What I mean is I felt very light and so comfortable to understand my existence. I am able to understand how I make every moment in my life so valuable. I realize my full potential. Each proposal in its exploration instills a lot of confidence and made me aware of my imagination. Especially exercises in morning sessions and experiential sharings in morning session are become great insight and an eye-opening for me. Very first step, observing self with self and evaluation process made myself completely a new version. Of course, due to my involvement in various volunteering activities, my understanding ability becomes better and better day by day. UHV become a great insight for me to overcome fear of death and able to analyze things in right way and take right decision at right time. Recently happened situation with my brother who has left his mortal coil, and that disturbed me at an instant, but gradually I could be able to come stable state. This is because of my ability to have extent of understanding my existence in coexistence. UHV brought me clarity in understanding my life goal and instilled full confidence that I have enough potential to improve my competency level and become complementary to each other, not only with human beings and even in the nature, units in the nature for fulfillment in life. Before UHV, I thought life is series of compromises and every moment is challenging for me to face. But now it is very crystal clear that the way I give meaning on any situation is in my hand, and I am completely responsible for my own feelings. I feel strongly to reach the state of harmony and happiness and maintain it is my own responsibility, and external world no way contribute for this. Practicing the step 1 in exercise 1, observing feeling every moment, given me lot of clarity on my imagination. Whenever my feelings based on preconditioned assumptions or with dominating samskars, if there is any disturbance or uncomfortable feeling I have, suddenly my mind myself immediately went into checking that in the thought level, make corrections, and immediately resettle the issue wholeheartedly. Before my exploration of UHP proposals, I had strong desire to get noticed by others and seek appreciation from others and favorable feelings from others. For that, I pretend to act nicely and hiding what is in my mind actually. Later, because of UHP proposals, I realized that now it is useless and becoming hurdle for my self-development. And now I am able to come out naturally from that illusion and learn wherever I need to improve my understanding. Not only making efforts to understand reality, I eagerly look into the situation where I become a useful instrument for making others also happy by helping them to improve their competency level. Now I become person of accept everything and every situation and accessible to all. Accommodate myself irrespective of situation, people and place, and I am able to give the meaning which is naturally acceptable for me. Never postpone any activity once and come into thoughts, straight away implementation. I can prioritize my activities. My thought process becoming slow now. Self-regulation part given most importance in my case, because I am very meticulously taking lot of care. If I get any sensation from the body, I am able to recognize the importance of some sensations and I will respond immediately. I feel always light and strong mind. It instills a lot of confidence that I can play my role best and feel satisfaction in my accomplishments. So I am very much grateful, and I express my gratitude to all the co-explorers and resource persons because of whose sharings and understanding and explanation made me my journey so comfortable. Always I could take my inward journey and able to overcome influence of external factors. Once I understood, even resolve or transform my samskars require lifetime. Why I need to bother about external world? Gradually become myself able to overcome my weaknesses and finding fault with others also. I am able to stay in present and not worrying about future. I never look back to past mishaps. I am able to improve confidence level of the people whom I interact. I learned smiling from core heart and not for the sake of becoming noticed by others. In family level, I achieved a lot. Professional level, I am now situations I never feel it is challenging. I am always inviting any sort of situation with ease and comfortable mind. This is my experience, and if time permits, my son also would like to speak 1 minute.
Thank you,
Ji
Srinivas
Bhaiya,
Bhaiya.
quickly.
30 seconds, Shiva. Quickly, Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva, quickly.
Namaste, Shiva. Quickly.
Speak immediately.
Namaste, my name is Shivaswarup, studying in 5th standard. Namaste to all my UHP family. Namaste Sunil Bhaiya, Namaste Ishrat Didi. The way Sunil Bhaiya responded for all my doubts, I feel understanding of UHP content helpful timely. Now I can focus on my studies and also listen my parents. I had great opportunity to interact Sunil Bhaiya and Ishrat Didi in my father's institute and Geeta Didi at IPE in face-to-face UHP workshop. I am eagerly waiting for interacting with UHP family members. Thank you.
Very nice, Shivji. Thank you so much. Your voice,
Thank you.
your presentation, the way you're connecting with the proposals. Thank you so much, Beta. Keep exploring.
Okay.
Best wishes, Shivaji. Thank you so much, Srinivas Bhaiya.
Thank you, Didi.
From your sharing, it is very evident that you are able to connect UHV proposals to your day-to-day life activities and you are experientially validating the proposals. Very nice, Bhaiya. Thank you so much for your sharing and for your beta also. Nice, Bhaiya. So moving ahead, we are going to hear one more hand is raised. Dhanamurthy Ji, your hand is raised. Any quick? Yes, mic has been provided. Dhanamurthy Ji, you can unmute yourself. Any quick reflections or sharing? Nakala Dhanamurthy. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay, maybe by mistake. So let us move forward. We are going to hear the next sharing from Jampana Usha Didi. She is a faculty member at Raghu Engineering College, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Didi has started her UHV journey in June 2021 and she continued with UHV2 in August 2022. Didi has attended the 5-day face-to-face FTP UHV2 at Geetham University in May 2024. Usha Didi, namaste, welcome and over to you, Didi, for your sharing.
Namaste, Didi. Namaste, everyone. As Geeta Didi already introduced me, so I'm going to start from where the turning point was. The turning point was when I attended the 5-day face-to-face UHV FDP at Geetam University in May 2024, where the resource person was Umesh Yadubaya. This workshop was a transformative experience, providing clarity on many unresolved questions in my self-exploration journey. Before engaging with UHV, I often struggled with suppressed feelings and carried the stress of unresolved issues at work into my personal life. That had a significant impact on my relationships, particularly with my husband and mother-in-law. I frequently sought relief through spiritual practices and visits to sacred places hoping to find answers. However, the relief was always temporary. I often felt that others needed to change or they need to understand me better. But UHV helped me to realize that transformation begins from within myself. Through UHV, I began to observe my feelings, assumptions, and preconditioned responses. I realized how much of my disharmony stemmed from my own expectations and judgments rather than external circumstances. For example, I used to feel deeply upset when my mother-in-law's action clashed with my preferences, such as her cooking habits or how she managed the household. Over time, I started reflecting on these feelings and found that her intention was same as mine, but she lacked the competence. So this brought a kind of a peace. And then instead of trying to control everything around me, I started feeling peace and started having good relation with her. Professionally, teaching UHV to BTech students has been a unique challenge. Many of the students initially felt the subject was irrelevant to their technical education, and it was difficult to capture their interest. As it was our first time teaching UHV, we encountered various challenges, from explaining concepts to making the concept relatable to their lives. These challenges became valuable. They became a kind of a learning opportunity for all the faculty who were teaching. So after the classes, we used to come to the staff room and there was some kind of a brainstorming sessions where we used to discuss like how we should present it to the students. Personally, UHV has profoundly changed how I approach life. I now observe my feelings more consciously and strive to align them with my natural acceptance. I have realized that happiness is innate and not dependent on external circumstances. I practice mindfulness and discipline, particularly in areas like healthy eating and exercise. I also understand that this journey is ongoing and I have a long way to go. I make it a point to stay engaged with the UHV content through morning sessions, weekly meetings, and self-reflection. These practices help me bridge the gap between understanding and living the proposals. With the guidance of my mentors and the support of fellow explorers, I am committed to this path of self-exploration and transformation. While the journey is long, I am deeply grateful for the opportunity to walk this path and for the profound impact UHV has had on my personal and professional life. Thank you, Didi. Thank you all.
Thank you, Usha Didi. It was so short and sweet, but we are able to get the crux of your sharing, Didi. Yes, as you rightly stated, by staying connected with the UHV proposals, the more we explore, we can feel the peace and ease within ourselves. Very nice sharing, Didi. Keep exploring. Thank you so much, Didi, for your sharing.
Thank you, Didi.
Vijay Kumar Bhaiya has raised hand. Namaste, Bhaiya. Mic has been provided. Vijay Kumar Bhaiya. Any quick sharing or reflections, Bhaiya? You have been provided with a mic. Okay, maybe by mistake. So let us move forward. So next, we are going to have the presentation from Southern region.
Madam, can you able to hear me?
Yes, Vijay Kumar Bhaiya, namaste. Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes. Madam, I attend UHV 1 I think before 2 weeks in DMI Engineering College for 3 days. So conducted by Sunil Kumar sir, and it was very useful to me. So after attending this, the approach towards my students is changed a little bit, madam. I like to share that.
Very nice, Bhaiya. You are
I
from which region, Bhaiya?
am from Tamil Nadu, madam, Chennai.
Okay, Chennai. You attended the FDP at Anna
FDP.
University, Bhaiya?
FDP in my DM Engineering College. In my college itself, they conducted 3 days FDP. UHV1.
Nice,
UH1. Because I am struggling, I am taking class for first year. I'm conducting class for first year. I'm teaching coding techniques. Coding techniques. The students are from several background. They may be poor. Parents is uneducated sometimes, and with the low cutoff. And some students are biology. They are new to the subject. So first midterm, I got only. I'm handling for about 54 students in my class. First midterm, I got only 20% result. Only 10 students like that passed. And midterm 2 also, I got only 22%. That's all. And midterm 3 also very low percentage. So I myself fed up with the student. And sometimes also because the students are failing in my subject, so many zeros will be there. 15 out of 54, 14 to 15 zeros will be there. So obviously we'll be getting angry on those students getting 0. Yes, ma'am. So because we are putting a lot of effort, but on the student side, I am unable to get the output which I am putting my effort in my student side. I am handling coaching class like that. After attending this FDP program, I'm making the start. I conducted one coaching class before the model exam. In that model exam,
Bhaiya, you
yes,
have to be brief, Bhaiya. We are running short of time.
Okay,
so
madam.
Make
I
it
will.
very brief, Bhaiya.
Yes, I will finish within a few seconds. So before that, 39 students will be failing in my paper. After attending this FDP, in model exam recently happened before Christmas. Out of 54 students, 39 passed. I got 84%. The same with the same. So my approach towards the students is entirely changed because I've started caring of the students, those who are failing in my subject now. So that's it. That's all.
Nice, Bhaiya. So hope you are able to see that you are able to shift from feeling of opposition to feeling of relationship, and that has made the difference, Bhaiya. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Bhaiya.
Thank
Stay
you.
connected. Keep
Okay.
joining the morning meetings and weekly meetings and keep exploring, Bhaiya. Thank you so much, Bhaiya. So moving ahead, now let us hear the presentation of Southern Region. The Southern Region presentation is going to be done by Sumati Didi. And Sumati Didi, she is also a very familiar face in the Southern Region, also in the Central team. Didi is an associate professor in the Department of Mathematics from Sri Sai Ram Engineering College, Chennai. Didi is the regional coordinator of Southern Region, and Didi is involved in various other activities in organizing the FDPs, fixing the resource persons, co-facilitators, and observers for the face-to-face FDPs. With this brief introduction, let me welcome Sumati Didi. Didi, namaste, welcome, and over to you, Didi.
Namaste, Didi. Am I audible, Didi?
Ji, Didi, perfectly audible.
Thank you so much, Didi. Namaste. Namaste to all. So let me, I'm very happy to give the early update of our southern region of NCCIP AICT. The southern region consists of 2 states. One is Tamil Nadu, another is Puducherry. So the regional coordinators of Tamil Nadu are myself, Dr. V. Sumati, Dr. A. Geeta Didi, Dr. S. Pavai Madheshwari. So the agenda is university coordination, key highlights, and the face-to-face FDPs, nodal centers, weekly meetings, and team development, and other initiatives of our region will be discussed in this PPT. So first, let me start with university coordination. At Tamil Nadu UHV team, myself and Charanji and Kamlaji had a meeting with the Vice Chancellor of Anna University. So regarding the initiation of LDP and the implementation of UHV 2 credit course, and then we also had the coordination with many universities, and 2 UCs has been appointed this year from Tamil Nadu, from Karanya Institute of Science and Technology. Their VC has appointed the university coordinator for UHV, and similarly from Puducherry Technological University has also self-nominated. And so far, 10 universities in our region has appointed their UC and UCCs, and 9 list of, that is the list of universities. So 9 are in pipeline, like Dhanlakshmi Srinivasan University, Karpagam Academy of Higher Education, Bharatiyar University, Sri Ramachandra Institute of Higher Education, Chettinad Academy of Research and Education, Wales Institute of Science and Technology. Okay, so coming to the key highlights. So we have one PRB from our region, Dr. A. Geetaji, and Dr. A. Geetaji is also moderating presently in this yearly meeting, that is a today meeting. And she is also sharing the content for the student workshops in online. And she is doing the moderation in many weekly meetings for the past 1 year. And Dr. Supraja Didi is also, she also performed the moderation activities, and myself also performed the moderation activities for the national level weekly meeting, monthly meeting for the past 1 year. And in the 12th morning session, there were 40 volunteers involved for 660 calling tasks under the coordination of Dr. Lalita Didi. And last time for the 11th morning session, there were 30 volunteers involved from our region and took 565 calling tasks under the coordination of Ms. R. Kodeji. The team also include many proactive volunteers who are involved in very important project in the national level as well as the regional level. Myself as a proactive volunteer from Tamil Nadu. So myself performs the coordination of face-to-face FDP of our region, that is connecting with the LPCs and conducting the planning meeting before the face-to-face FDP, and also construction of RP team, etc. So we are doing all the coordination with the help of the national team. And Supraja ma'am is also a proactive volunteer. She is also coordinating with me for the conduction of face-to-face FDP. And she was the convener for the 9th International UHV conference. And myself is also coordinating in the Tuesday meeting for the face-to-face planning meeting, and writing the minutes of the meeting for the past 114 meetings. And Vijayasri Didi is also hand-holding with me. And so in our region, that is only in 2024, so we have been conducted so far 22 face-to-face FDPs in Tamil Nadu itself. And right from 2022, we have conducted 35 FDPs. Out of the 35 FDPs, 5 are AICT funded and 30 are self-funded. And only in 2024, 22 face-to-face FDPs has been organized at our region. So out of 22, 2 AICT funded and 20 self-funded FDPs. Out of 20 self-funded FDPs, 10 self-funded introductory UHV FDPs at various institutions, and 5 self-funded UHV2 FDPs, and 1 self-funded UHV2 which has been conducted after MDP for deans and directors at SRM IST, Katangalattu. And another one is UHV3 self-funded FDP has been conducted at our region for 8 days in the month of May 1st to May 8th, 2024. We have conducted and the host institution is SRM IST. And similarly, we have also conducted 2 8 days UHV2 self-funded FDPs in this year, and 1 holistic human health UHV FDP for 5 days has been conducted by SRM Medical College Institute. And the face-to-face even contribution by our volunteers are. So there was LDP conducted at the College of Engineering, Anna University, Chennai in the month of February with 40 participants. And there was a MDP, that is UHV2 after MDP was conducted at SRM IST. And myself shared the UHV module during the student induction program conducted by Wales Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai during August 2024. And also I have conducted a seminar on imparting UHV, a student-centric approach at KCG College of Technology for the faculties. And Suprajaji also conducted a seminar for PSNA faculties and Wales Institute faculties, that how to share human values to students during SIP. And also we have given the guidance to many institutions how to implement UHV cell and how to conduct a SIP for various institutions. And we could able to find a few potential nodal centers which has been identified by our mentors and by our team. Then our number 1 is Anna University, that is the College of Engineering, Chennai campus. And number 2 is Sri Shairam Engineering College, Chennai, in which we can able to find 4 volunteers. And from Anna University, 2 volunteers are there. And from SRM IST, many volunteers are there, 5 to 6 volunteers are there in the core team, 10 to 15 volunteers are there. And they have been conducted 11 FDPs so far, right from 2022 in their institute. And RMK Engineering College is another nodal center, so in which they have implemented UHV2 long back during 2021 itself. So they are the first to introduce and implement UHV2 in our region. So in which we could able to find 3 volunteers. And Vale Tech Rangarajan Dr. Shahundala R&D Institute of Science and Technology. So they have also implemented SIP UHV2 in 2022 itself. And we could able to find there is university coordinator, university co-coordinators. So both are volunteers and observers for many face-to-face FDPs. And as far as concerned, PSNA College of Engineering and Technology, Dindigul, so they have also conducted 3 face-to-face FDPs in their institute so far, and they have implemented UHV2 SIP in their institute, and 2 volunteers are active from their institute. And coming to the KPR Institute of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore, we could able to find 2 volunteers are active and they are taking up the observer role. So these are the identified potential nodal centers in our region. And coming to the co-facilitators, so in this year, we could able to find nearly 10 co-facilitators has impacted and they have contributed towards the face-to-face FDPs. Dr. A. Geetaji, Dr. V. Sumati, Dr. P. Suprajaji, Dr. Lataji, Dr. Pavaiji, Dr. Lalitaji, Dr. Infanta ji, Dr. Maitli ji, Dr. Sridashni ji, Dr. Vijay Sri ji. So they have contributed themselves as a co-facilitator in many of the EPs which has been conducted in this entire year. And we could also able to have 10 observers from our region. Dr. Gauri Bhaiya, Dr. Prabhakaran ji, Tanuja ji, Sajjan ji, Nirmala ji, Amritavashni ji, Pradishwaran ji, Kodai ji, Vijaya ji, Vadivel Kannan ji. So as far as weekly meeting in our region, we have a weekly meeting that is in the bilingual in English and Tamil is also happening every Monday, right from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So on an average, 35 participants are attending this weekly meeting. And Umesh Bhaiya is our mentor and the resource person who is sharing the content also during, and he is also clearing all the doubts asked by the participants of our region. And so far, we are very happy to announce that we have conducted 50 regional weekly meetings under the coordination of Supraja ji. So I would like to congratulate our volunteer Supraja ji for taking this initiative. And coming to the and our RCs. Our 3 RCs and a few volunteers also involved in Sunday weekly meetings like coordination, moderation, and giving the updates, giving welcome address and organizing. So these are the weekly meetings which we involve. And as far as concerned the team development, Sunil Bhaiya, Umesh Bhaiya, Sunil Bhaiya, Sharmila Didi. So they are guiding us in strengthening our team. And Niti Didi is also guiding our volunteer Sridashni Didi for her content sharing. And similarly, Supraja Didi, Geeta Didi, Sridashni Didi, Sumati Didi are also giving the demo sessions in the weekly. They have given the sessions in the weekly meeting in the RPPRP development session. And under the mentors also weekly meetings. And our mentors also putting efforts, and they are spending their valuable time to bring many PRPs and RPs in future from our region. And our volunteers are also working towards that. And other initiatives from our region are as follows. Our SR region hosted the great 9th online international conference by SRM IST Katangalathur branch, Chennai, which was held during November 22nd to 24th, 2024. There are approximately 15 to 20 dedicated volunteers for this successful conduction. And the organizing partners from our region are RMK Engineering College from Chennai and PSNA College of Engineering Dindigul. And we can also say we had 4 sharing from our SR volunteers during the conference, and the presentation was also done by the volunteers of the organizing team during the time of conference. And other initiatives apart from this, projects and activities are Tamil translation. The teachers module are just started and which is in progress. Our lead coordinator volunteer, Geeta ji, and a team are working towards the Tamil translation. And still we got many volunteers, those who are willing to join with us from DMI college also, which I have attended recently. That is as a part of a resource person team along with Sunil Bhaiya. And still we are working for the strengthening of the team of our region. And this Tamil translation coordination is done by Geeta Didi under the mentorship our resource person Sunil ji. So that's all from our region. So in this juncture, I would like to thank all our mentors and the resource persons for their consistent guidance for the betterment of our region, as well as for the betterment of our self development. That is, so we thank on behalf of our region. I would like to thank all the resource persons and mentors for their consistent support and guidance. Thank you, everyone. And thank you. And thank you for the opportunity. Over to you, Geeta Didi.
Ji Didi. Thank you so much, Sumati Didi, for the nice presentation. So it is very, very promising and hopeful for each and every one of us to progress forward. Thank you so much, Sumati Didi. So moving ahead,
Welcome.
we would like to have 2 sharings from Southern region. First sharing is going to be done by Lata Mageshwari Didi. Didi is an associate professor of physics at RMK Engineering College, Tamil Nadu. Didi, namaste Didi. And welcome, and over to you, Lata Didi. Lata Didi, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, Didi. Am I audible?
Ji Didi, audible, but you can be a little bit louder, Didi.
Yes, Didi.
Perfect, Didi.
Yes. Myself, Lata Mageshwari, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, Science and Humanities, RMK Engineering College, Kavarapeti, Chennai. About my family, my husband works as a manager at Hewlett Packard, and my son is pursuing his MS at Deakin University in Australia, and I am residing in Chennai. My UHV journey started at 2018, and following that, in 2019, I have attended 7 days FTP. First, initially 2018, I attended 3 days. And then I attended 7 days FTP at Anna University in 2019. And following that, in 2022, UHV 2, I attended at Anna University, face-to-face FTP, and UHV 3 at SRM IST in May 2024. With the support of our management and UHV team, we are able to succeed in implementing UHV 2 3-credit course from 2021 onwards. And to gain the clarity on the content, I started attending online session as well as weekly meetings and morning sessions. Coming to the point that is based on my self-development, by self-exploration, I'm able to observe the development in my understanding. Actually, before UHV, I assumed that human being is just a physical entity. Now I am able to understand that I am a human being with self and body, and others also human being with self and body. Now I have the clarity that right understanding and feelings are what the self needs. I need to fulfill the needs of the self separately. So far, I have focused on external factors and neglected my inner self. Now, I understand that I should focus on my inner self to live a happy and a fulfilling life. Before UHV, I did not have the clarity about prosperity, which created more disharmony within myself as well as among my family members. Getting an understanding of the word prosperity, now I am able to evaluate myself and understand that my expectations for material are more than what I need. When I evaluate my material needs based on the purpose, now I am slowly trying to live according to it with clarity and awareness. There are many proposals which constantly shaping me, changing me and developing my actions and behavior. I want to mention a few key proposals that I could validate. Actually, I'm not having the concept of understanding of that aspiration. Now,
what I really want to be is happy and prosperous in continuity. I understand clearly that is my desirable state, but I am able to evaluate my current competence. There is a huge gap between these two. Between my intention and the competence, I'm able to realize that I need to take some efforts to reduce this gap, and I'm trying to do so. And based on my precondition and assumption, I clearly got that awareness that if my assumption are based on knowing, my conduct will be definite. If it is based on without knowing, my conduct is indefinite. But I am finding myself very challenging to live on the basis of natural acceptance, that is truly evaluating on the basis of intention. When I am evaluating, I myself find I am oscillating between definiteness and indefiniteness, honestly. The key changes, whatever I observed, is in my family, among the three, usually I am the one complaining about the others. This created a lot of disturbances. Now I understand that my desire, thoughts, and expectations are going on within me continuously, and my body is not having any role in seeing my imagination. Myself is seeing directly all my imagination, and I myself decide what to do and what not to do. I have made the decision to pay attention to myself and observe what is going on within myself continuously. I could see the feelings that is going on within myself, and I'm able to see the feelings for others also nowadays. During my observation, I could see that it is possible for me to get over complaining about others. Now I am able to understand the percentage of disturbances, the contradictions within me had been reduced. That in turn increased my internal energy. That I honestly need to accept. However, this helped me to improve my relationship with my husband, with my son, and especially the reaction has been reduced and the state of harmony has been increased in my family. Not only with my family members, I can see these change in my workplace too, and because of that, I'm able to see the efficiency of my work increased. Also, it is day by day, I'm able to plan and execute whatever I'm thinking on that day. The reality is that the people around me are the same. Now I am able to understand my husband, my colleague, my whoever may be around you, around me. That is the happiness. I am ultimately responsible, 100% responsible for my happiness and unhappiness. And I am planning to attend
Didi?
the 12th morning batch and SR meetings. And also, I want to strengthen my self exploration. My sincere gratitude to all my mentors for developing me and for making me to live in a fulfilling life. Thank you all. Namaste to all.
Very nice sharing, Lata Didi. Happy to share that Lata Didi is also contributing in Tamil translation. Very nice sharing, Lata Didi. Happy to see your relationship has increased. And what you said is true, Didi. The more we settle inside, the more we calm, we find. Thank you so much, Didi. Keep exploring. So moving ahead, because of shortage of time, let us stick on to the time. We are having the next sharing by Kode Didi. So Kode Didi is an assistant professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Didi is from Sri Sai Ram Engineering College, West Tambaram, Chennai. Kode Didi, namaste, welcome, and over to you. Didi, keep the sharing very crisp and brief.
Yes, yes, Dadaji. Thank you, thank you. Good evening, all. Good evening, one and all who are in the meeting. I'm Kode from Sri Sai Ram Engineering College. I'm an assistant professor for Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity that has been provided to me for sharing the things in this meeting. So my UHV journey started with the first online workshop from 12th July 2021 where I got insights to the content of universal human values. From there on, I was attracted towards the content and started continuing with the search for UHV2, which happened in our own college campus, Sri Saram Engineering College, on 26 July 2022. And I would like to give a gratitude and a sense of gratitude and I would like to thank our resource person for UHV2, Gopal Bhaiya, from the bottom of my heart to making me understand the concepts of universal human values in in deeper way, because I was not able to connect well with online, whereas in face to face I was able to connect in a very deeper way. From there on, my journey continued to UHV3, which happened in 1st May 2024 with SRM ISD. Many of my co-explorers joined us there, where we had a very in-depth discussion about all the same concepts of UHV. So these are the three sources from where I have been having my knowledge about my universal human values uh, throughout. And regarding my participation as a volunteer, I've been attending weekly meetings of SR region, which is happening on every Mondays, and I will attend team development meetings. And recently, I have taken up a calling team in charge volunteering for session 10, I guess, for increasing the morning session, sharing the ideas of morning sessions and informations about the morning sessions. And very recently, I've had an opportunity to act as an observer for UHV introductory program at Anna University CEG campus, which was very thought provoking, and for me it was very great. It is of great help for me for my self exploration also. So this is about my apart from this, I've been volunteering all other small activities inside our university and overall wherever there has been a need, and I've been participating in university coordinators meetings also. So these are all my activities towards the UHV volunteerings. And regarding the self-exploration part, UHV helped me to internalize things better, from who am I to what I really want to be. Previously, when I started having the self-exploration through religious uh, modes, as one professor from the previous sharing, she shared that all the religious things that we tried out for self exploration, I felt it didn't give me a permanent solution, or it's not like solution, we couldn't get a permanent thing. It was everything was some temporary when we took up self exploration through religious means, whereas UHV is giving me some permanent stability and permanent kind of changes inside me through the concept. So that is one UHV's impact on me. The proposals that I could validate on was natural acceptance. I am comfortable and I am very much stable and calm and composed only if things happen according to my natural acceptance. Otherwise, which doesn't make me comfortable. So the concept of natural acceptance as being one that I've been validated till now. And the second concept would be other is similar to me. So I have the mindset, I couldn't differentiate people based on any other differences that they have. I only have the feeling of a human being, which every human being, everybody is similar to me, and I see them in the same way where I see myself, I understand myself, and the feelings towards myself is same to other. These are the two proposals I could validate until now. And regarding the feelings, I have understood that acceptance in me has increased through the contents of UHV, whereas previously I was very much into the feeling of attachment which I had towards people and things. Attachment has given me a lot of anger, disturbances, and irritations, whereas acceptance has increased in me, which has given me more stability and patience and calmness throughout. So this external things of self-exploration, I was struggling to get it in an internalized way where my change. For me, the point of change happened when I met Ganesh Bhaiya at SRM IST for UHV3. When I had my own sharings of this is all I was able to understand the differences, the conflicts that I have within myself, the contradictions that I have within myself, and everything I was able to understand, but I was not able to internalize things with me. That is where Ganesh Bhaiya advised me that you have to change your behavior. Behavior in you is what requires the change. So from there on, May 2024, I have concentrated on my own behaviors and the feeling within the thoughts, the desires that I have. And based on that, today now, what the upgrades that I've got is from the person who had a very strong, bold tone of voice. Now people are able to give me a feedback that I have a very calm and composed tone in my voice, and I am able to express the any kind of situations and things in a very calm and composed way when compared to the previous version of me. So this is the behavioral change that has happened to me after involving in UHV contents. I would also like to insist here that I have never missed an opportunity to take UHV classes for my students every semester. So in my department, it is like when there is a topic of subject allocation happening for universal human values, I'm very happy that my name will be suggested first. So that is one contribution that I'm doing continuously for the past 3 years, which is helping me in my own self-exploration and also helping me to share the content to the students. So on the whole, I would like to thank my resource persons, Gopalji, Ganesh Bhayaji, and Sunil Bhayaji recently, and along with my regional coordinator, Sumati ma'am, Suprajadi, and all other co-explorers who has helped me understand the concepts and in-depth conceptualize deeper way the concepts which has kindled my self-exploration in a better way, through which I've become a very stable person compared to the previous one. So I would like to thank all the co-explorers who has been a part and parcel of my self-exploration journey. Thank you all. And I would take the responsibility of sharing the content and making the content reach to as many as people as possible through younger generations or through any opportunity that has been provided to me. So thank you all. Thank you very much, Tama.
Nice sharing, Kodi Didi. Didi has rightly stated that the more we are connected to the UHV proposals, the more we can see the improvement, transformation within ourselves. Very nice sharing, Didi. Stay connected, keep exploring. Didi. Nice. So let us move ahead. Though we are running short of time, I think we can proceed with the last two presentations from Southwestern region. Charan Bhaiya, namaste. Will it be okay to continue with the
Namaste.
Namaste Bhaiya?
On my part, you continue with it. I'm listening.
Nice, Bhaiya. So we can move ahead with the SWR region presentation, sharing, and then we can have the concluding remarks, Bhaiya. Thank you so much, Charanji. So moving ahead, we are going to have the presentation from SWR region, that is Southwestern region. The activities are going to be presented by Deepesh Bhaiya and Priya Didi. Deepesh Bhaiya, he is the regional coordinator of Southwestern region, NCTIT. Bhaiya has completed MTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Kerala University. Bhaiya is connected with UHV from 2022. Bhaiya is actively sharing content in online and offline FDPs. He has attended as a co-facilitator in many of the face-to-face FDPs, also been as an observer. Bhaiya is currently residing in Kottayam district, Kerala. And Bhaiya's wife, Didi, Legima Didi, is also an UHV volunteer and co-explorer. With this information, let us invite Deepesh Bhaiya for the SWR presentation. Also, let us look into the presentation of Priya Didi. Bhaiya, can we move ahead to the next slide? Yes. Priya Didi. She is an associate professor from ACE College of Engineering, Trivandrum. Didi is a regional coordinator of SWR region. So inviting both of them to present with the activities of SWR. Namaste and namaste to both of you, and we can move ahead with the sharing. Over to you, Deepesh Bhaiya.
Namaste, Geeta Didi. Namaste to all. Parishit Bhaiya, can you make me co-host or enable the sharing permissions so that I can share the slides?
Deepesh Bhaiya,
Am I
can you
audible?
be a little bit, you're audible, but you can be a little bit louder, Bhaiya.
Okay, just.
Okay.
Parishit Bhaiya, can you make me co-host or make multiple participants share? I'm not able to share these slides. Yes, okay, thank you. Hope the slide is visible and my voice is also audible.
Ji, Bhaiya,
Geeta Didi?
perfect. Perfect, Bhaiya.
Ji, thank you. Okay, so first of all, let me make an excuse that Priya Didi, because of an personal emergency, she is not able to join for this sharing part. So I'll be sharing the content, this annual report on behalf of the Southwestern region of NCCP ASCT. So since the time is also short, I'll try to make it fast and finish it quickly. Okay, so coming to Southwestern region, we have the two states, Kerala and Karnataka. And the regional coordinators include from Karnataka, we have Amresh Patel Bhaiya, Lalita Didi, Shashikant Kurodi Bhaiya. And from Kerala, we have Sharat Chandran Bhaiya, Priya CV Didi, and Jaiprakash Bhaiya, and myself. So this is the part of the agenda, what we will be looking mostly into. And we will go through these things one by one. Coming to university coordination, we from Kerala, UHV team, we had a meeting with the Vice Chancellor of the Kerala Technological University in the end of the last year. And we met the Dean Academics and Director Academics in including this UHV and the part of the curriculum and also part of making an appointment of a UC and UCC for the KTU. But it is still not yet materialized and we are following it up and the process is ongoing. And in the year 2024, 4 UC and UCCs have been appointed in Kerala, one in Kerala University and one in Kannur University. UCs and UCCs has been appointed, but both of them are colleges under UGCs, but we are following up. And the UC of the Kannur University has attended the 8-day UHV workshop at TKM College of Engineering this year. From Karnataka, Ramaiah University and Nitte University, they had the UCC appointment this year. And we have 17 universities in the region who have got UC and UC appointment. And the NITE University and the Cochin University Science and Technology, these two university coordinators are very active, rather proactive, and being part of this process. And even some other active UCs are also there. But we need to, we consider as an important point that we need to handhold these UCs in attending UC meetings and participation. And some of the universities which we are thinking in pipeline is to include it as UC and UCC process is Dayanand Sagar University, Presidency University, Chanakya University, PES University, Reva University, Karnataka University, and Central University, Kalaburgi. Coming to the key highlights, we have 3 PRPs from the region. That is one of the most important part I think we can have put it in highlight. We have our Sunil Bhaiya, who is taking sessions in the whole of South India, SCR, SR, and SWR. And along with, we have Deepa Didi also, and myself, we are sharing content. We share content in introductory FDPs online, UHV2, face-to-face workshops, and also in Sunil Bhaiya takes contents in regional meetings for SWR, SCR, SR. And we share the content in SDPs also. We do sharing content in the ESIP program on Wednesdays. And Sunilji is coordinating national level translation team, the national level team. And Sunilji is also coordinating the morning session admin team. So he's part of that admin team also. Coming to some of the proactive volunteers, the team includes proactive volunteers who are involved in very important and projects and national level and regional level. Special mention to Soumya Didi, who is actually a proactive volunteer from Karnataka. She's actually supporting all the RC activities in the region. She is also involved in various national level projects and activities. She is supporting the Thursday RC meeting, Tuesday face-to-face meeting, post-workshop analysis team, international conference. She was supporting an institutional sharing team and also the health team. And from Kerala, we have one proactive volunteer, Usha Kumariji. She is also a proactive volunteer who is sharing content in many forums in regional language, in Malayalam language, within her institution, and also in many forums in the general public, and also involved in sharing the content to the old age people, especially mentioned to that actually. Another highlight is an LDP which was organized at PDA College of Engineering, Kalaburgi in the month of August 2024, where 30 participants attended. Then Amrish ji and Soumya ji had conducted one-day orientation program on UHV for the faculty at Gokte Institute of Technology, Belagavi. And a family workshop in online mode was organized in Malayalam language. It is in 2023 December, but I put it here because of the relevance of that. And which we also think of having it in going forward, but we couldn't. And that is one thing which we consider as one initiative from our region. And the participants were general public, and many relatives of our UHV team members were also part of that. And it was a very successful program. And another thing which we thought of sharing is about the conduction of an online induction program in Malayalam language for the students of polytechnic colleges. Students of 9 polytechnic colleges participated in the program, which we conducted online. So that's also part of 2023 only, but we thought like sharing it because it would be a value addition for us and others. Now, going forward, we have more than 10 proactive volunteers and more than 20 active volunteers who contribute in many national level projects and activities, which we consider as the pillars of our UHV team. Coming to observers and facilitators, these are the list of observers and co-facilitators from the region who have been part of the face-to-face FDPs. We have 10 volunteers from Karnataka and 6 from Kerala. So these are the list of the observers and the co-facilitators from the region. Coming to face-to-face FDPs, we could have 15 face-to-face FDPs workshops in the region in 2024, thanks to Jayaprakash ji and Soumya Didi for coordinating all the activities for the face-to-face workshops. Two AICT, I mean, in this 15, 2 AICT funded USV2 FDPs were there, one in Kerala and other in Karnataka. And we could have one self-funded USV FDP in Kerala at Royal College of Engineering in Thrissur, thanks to Devi ma'am, who was the principal and a very active volunteer for the Kerala region. Then we have 9 self-funded introductory FDPs in Karnataka and 4 in Kerala. Then we have, as I mentioned, 1 LDP in Karnataka. So these are the face-to-face FDP programs which we could have in our region. So these are some of the snapshots of few FDPs in the region. This is from the Royal College UHV2 FDP. And this is on the Vidyavardhaka AICT funded workshop. And this is the TKM, again, AICT funded workshop at TKM College of Engineering, Kollam. And this is one workshop introductory at HKBK College of Engineering in Bangalore. Coming to potential nodal centers. So this is the data of the potential nodal centers. We have 5 potential nodal centers, and of which we have faculty who have completed UHV2, 10 number in Mar Basilius College, 13 number in TKM College of Engineering, 48 number in Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, 52 in RV College, and 10 in RNS Institute of Technology in Bangalore. In RNS IT, out of 220, 170 faculty has already completed introductory FDP. And they also added 1 point for those who have completed UHV FDP in their performance appraisal. Okay. Then the other point is that the UHV cell of Mar Basilius College of Engineering and Technology has conducted many programs for the students, even non-teaching staff, and had got very good appreciation from many of them. And thanks to Usha Kumari Didi, who is actually leading those operations, and the UHV cell coordinator, Dr. Veena Nair. TKM College of Engineering has also taken an initiative to handhold nearby schools and colleges in value education. Both Mar Basilius College of Engineering and TKM College of Engineering were organizing partners in the recent ICH VHE conference, which we have conducted recently. Coming to weekly meetings in Kannada language is happening every Tuesday, 6:30 to 8 a.m. On an average, 9 to 10 participants attend the meeting. Umesh Bhaiya or Vinay Bhaiya sometimes be part of the hand-holding process for the Kannada regional meeting. And in Malayalam, we have this meeting at every Monday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Regularly. So Sunil Bhaiya used to be the mentor for our regional meeting. Many of our RCs and volunteers are involved in Sunday weekly meetings in English language, in coordination, moderation, updates, etc. And the team development meetings happens every Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. And the PRPs from SWR share the content for SIP follow-up programs every Wednesday, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Coming to the team development, 8 of our volunteers and RCs are part of the team development of Sharmila Didi's team, and we meet every Wednesday. Amrish ji, Soumya ji, Devi ji, Surikant ji, they are sharing and giving demo sessions in the RP development session and are working towards becoming the potential resource persons. PRPs from the SW region helps the SR and the SCR region in the conduct of FDPs and also in team development attending their regional meetings. Other initiatives from the region including including one is about the Kannada translation and the Malayalam translation. Both the translation team are working and it is in the process. And our volunteers are involved in this post-FDP analysis of the UHV introductory, UHV2 and UHV 8 days, which are all in process. FAQ compilation part is also being taken care of by Soumya Didi about the online FDPs and the SDPs. Morning session sharing report is also being in process, and the report of abstract compilation is in process. of the English sharing. And our volunteers are also part of the UHV audiobook uploaded in the YouTube. We have already completed that and it is uploaded. Our volunteers are also helping out in UHV newsletter processes and are also part of the student workshop coordination. And 3 of our volunteers had active participation in ICHV 2024. Sunil Bhaiya was there in the education team. Soumya Didi was there in the health part and the institution sharing, and myself was there in the health team. And 9 volunteers from the region participated in the 8-day UHV 3 FDP at SRM IST in May 2024. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for the patient listening. If at all any comments, review points are there, we would be happy to have that. And thank you so much for all the mentors. Thank you so much for all the volunteers and fellow explorers. Thank you. Namaste. Over to you, Didi.
Very nice sharing, Deepesh Bhaiya. Neatly compiled, and we could see how SWR region is progressing forward. So this region is motivation for the rest of the regions, I can clearly say, Bhaiya. Very nice presentation, Bhaiya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dear co-explorers, kindly bear with the time. Kindly bear with us because we are just getting delayed in our last combined monthly meeting. But anyway, we'll try to conclude at the earliest. So now let us move ahead with the sharing from the SWR region. First sharing is going to be done by Soumya Didi. So Soumya Didi, she is an assistant professor in the Department of EEE, RN SIT Bangalore. Didi has attended UHV 1 in August 2023, and the same year she has completed UHV 2 and UHV 3. Didi is volunteering since October 2023. Didi is also the UHV cell coordinator at her college. Namaste, Didi. Welcome, and over to your sharing, Didi. We request you to keep it very crisp and brief, Didi. Didi, over to you.
Vida Titi, please provide
Namaste.
mic.
Yeah, namaste to all. Yeah, I got the mic. Thank you, Deepesh Bhaiya. Thank you, Geeta Didi. So I would like to mention maybe try to finish it at the earliest. I had a lot of things on my mind, but yeah, since I would try to finish it very quick. To be very honest, a lot of things have changed in my life. There is one question in a pointer which says that mention what is the clarity in self-development. I can see I have become a completely different person in the last 1 year since I've started exploring. A lot of changes that I can see. And one important thing that I would like to mention is now I'm working towards my definite conduct. And I can see that my conduct is still not definite and it keeps varying. And one example that I would like to mention is why it is varying is because I don't have, the imagination or my feelings, which are guided by natural acceptance. So I can see that now. And because of that, an example I would like to give is in my life, I have a lot of people around me whom I felt very close and whom I thought, I am doing something for them. And I used to feel that, okay, I'm doing it for them. But as I started exploring, I could see that, that was an assumption. And I have started working on it. And I could see that many of the times my, imagination and my feelings are not naturally guided by natural acceptance. And one example I would like to give, just mentioned yesterday, is like I saw there was some, not very pleasant thoughts. I had a feeling of opposition. So I got down in an auto and I could see that because of, these thoughts and the feeling, which is with the feeling of opposition, the way I would talk to a auto driver was different. You know, my voice had raised, and when I raised my voice, I could see that I was actually troubling my throat. This has never happened in the last 1 year. I used to be very loud. I used to, have a low, very high tone of talking. And now I can see that it has reduced. It is making me more calm. So I could see that whenever I have this feeling of opposition in me, my behavior is not naturally acceptable. It could be with anybody around me. And because of that, I do not have a feeling of relationship with the people around me. And also, if I'm working at home, let it be cooking or let it be cleaning, I can see that I'm not able to do my work properly. So this is an example of how I get affected when my thoughts are not in line with natural acceptance. So, this is an example that I would like to mention. And I have been working on, my thoughts, my feelings at every moment. And I would like to work towards a definite conduct. And I can see the benefit of exploring within me. I'm able to be very calm. I'm able to help more. I'm able to do a lot of more work in the same time, which never used to happen before UHV. And I can also see that if I am very calm, if I am having good thoughts, if I'm having naturally guided thoughts and feelings, I'm able to, keep people around me also happy and harmonious. So this is my short sharing I would like to mention, and my gratitude to all the mentors, all my co-explorers who have been helping me every time whenever I want people to be there, take guidance from them. Thank you and namaste. Over to you, Geeta Didi.
Ji Didi. Very nice sharing, Didi. Only because of shortage of time we restricted, but it was very, very inspiring and motivational for all of us, Didi. Very nice, Didi. Thank you so much. So let us move ahead with the next sharing. Next sharing is going to be done by Amresh Patil Bhaiya. Parikshit Bhaiya, can we move ahead? The next slide. Yes. Amresh Patil Bhaiya is an associate professor in PDA College of Engineering, Kalaburgi, Karnataka. Bhaiya has started UHV volunteering from March 2022. Bhaiya is actively volunteering himself in weekly meetings and is taking some few roles as moderation. He's the regional coordinator of SWR. He's involved in PPI and he's also involved in calling the morning batch. And Bhaiya is teaching UHV content at his college. And Bhaiya has actively participated in the recently concluded international conference also in the panel discussion. So with this brief intro, we would like to invite Amresh Bhaiya. Bhaiya, namaste, welcome and over to you.
Yeah,
Make
namaste,
it
Didi.
very short and brief, Bhaiya. Ji, Bhaiya,
Yeah,
please.
definitely, Didi. Yeah, I
Ji,
hope I'm
thank you.
audible. Yeah.
Perfectly audible, Bhaiya.
Yeah, okay. So myself, Amresh Patil, as Didi has introduced me, I am from PDA College, which is in northern part of Karnataka. So my interaction with the UHV started since April 2022, but the content was there one more priority, but the clarity of this content kept on helping me once when I started joining the morning session. So in the morning session, I was trying to get those proposals, whatever I heard in this FDP or in the other online, all online only. I had not attended any face-to-face FDPs. With that, I was trying to validate those proposals. And from initially, I started this morning session from 5th batch onwards. From 5th batch, I was trying to validate those verifications part of those proposals. This initially I was able to see that okay, I had that clarity, but it is not so, because now from 5th batch I had moved to 11th batch. Every time whenever I hear the content from the resource persons, whenever I am there in weekly meetings, whenever I am there with any other sharing in the classroom also, my content clarity becomes up better and better. So that is what I am able to see in this journey of 2 years of plus. And this is for me, for verification, all those proposals like the trust, especially with the family members and with the colleagues, the trust of the other individual becomes a bigger challenge. Because if I'm not having the trust, I cannot go ahead in any type of relationship, even in small things that happens in the family, like a wife calls me, then I'm not responding. Earlier, it used to be the reaction time. But now it is not so. It is, even though they are not calling, I try to involve myself in the household activities happening around and try to share the best, because we are now able to see that participation is what is helping rather than being away from the system. That is something like telling ourselves that it is the solution centric approach, not the problem centric. So this is what is all helping. And at the college and all, more responsibility there, without taking any much of tension, because the indefiniteness, whenever something earlier, it used to be something which is happening in line with my thought, it used to be giving me excitement. Something which is not happening in line my thought, then it used to be a depression. But it is not so now, because what I am able to see is the happening is what acceptance only. So it is Samarpana and Swikriti, whatever Ganesh ji has told about in some session. I hold those two words, that I need to accept the way it is happening, and that is what is there in the nature. And what I can do, participation is what is there helping me. So this is two things are helping. And every time the focus is now at the self rather than the body. So all things are happening. It is better that we all can put these proposals or this sharing part in our other session, because already it is late. Thanks for the opportunity, and thanks. We hope I had delivered whatever I am there to put up in this session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amrish Bhaiya. Indeed, inspiring sharing, Bhaiya. Thank you so much for your sharings. So now let us move ahead. The next segment of the meeting is closing remarks by H.D. Charanji. We would like to apologize to Charanji as the time got extended, and also to all our co-explorers and panelists. So H.D. Charanji is the chairman of National Committee, UHV AICT, Delhi. Namaste, welcome, and over to you, Ji.
Namaste, Didi. Namaste to all the family members of UHV. I have been listening Hindi session completely as well as English session both. Almost all the activities of this year, concluding year. And I find that the results are very much encouraging. We are moving in terms of number as well as quality, both. And this is really satisfactory for all of us and gives a way forward to do more and more. And with that, of course, last time we almost decided that from quantity is going to the quality. So we started increasing quality in terms of requesting Vice Chancellor to appoint UC and UCC. And from there, of course, quality comes in the way. So in terms of quantity, the number of universities is almost 240. Out of 1,100 universities and deemed universities and NIT, IIT, IIIT, all central universities, they are authorized to provide degree. So we have covered almost more than 20%. So this is how from quantity to quality we were moving. And in the way of this, one of my colleagues had a comment on the lighter side. So lighter side comment, of course, a lighter side that so when we increase the quantity and not maintaining the quality, he made the comment that it's not the matter that we are selling the product. We have to give the after selling services also. So that after selling services, of course, it was on the lighter side from him, but that after introducing the content and after appointment of UCC and UC, the very important part, you all are taking care of those, and then really coming and introducing the UHV course in the university. So your team, all the team members cannot take it on lighter side. Though this comment was on lighter side, but for your side, it was really hard work you have done and made a success. Now, if you all permit me, then we can take a resolution for the coming year that we can increase from 20% to 30% in the coming year, as far numbers are concerned, and in that way we'll increase the efficiency as well. So this is one thing I want to tell with your permission. Secondly, a few more important indication we are finding. Then in our all tradition system of higher education, generally we have a seminar, workshop, conferences. Generally in the field in which the person is having specialized in that, say engineering different fields or the sciences different fields and humanities different fields. They are doing conferences, workshops. Now this is really another field which is applicable to everyone. UHV is a field applicable to everyone. Now, wherever you are, or the UC or UCC, they can conduct a similar workshop, conference, seminar, maybe for 1 day, maybe for 2 days, and connect our regional people. They can be a resource person for that. They simply give the introduction to the people. Though we are regularly planning for a MDP, LDP, and then 3-day program, 5-day program. So that's a different stream is going on. Now, in addition to that, the way traditional conferences, seminar, workshops are going on in a specialized subject, now UHV has become a very important applicable to each and every field. So this is how we can introduce another aspect. On the larger scale, I see that the university has from UGC, there's a HRDC center, so Human Resource Development Center. The very purpose of that center is to provide a training period, orientation programs, and they are doing it. They are doing in their relevant fields. Now, university has given a clear-cut direction that at least one session or of more than 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, 1.5 hours is to be for UHV. And then recently they have issued a letter that there are Madan Mohan Malviya Teachers Training Centers, MMTTC. So there they have given the direction that in addition to the other teachers development programs, this UHV is also taken to be a complete program. Now, wherever I had a chance to talk to the concerned director of the center, they are not very much how to conduct the UHV session throughout for say 30 lectures, 20 lectures. They never thought of this because in their earlier system, say they had a plan for 30 lectures. So they find at least 15 people. They'll give the different lectures. Different person has a different specialization. So this is another area, bigger area UGC has opened up. So we can penetrate into that and find the way ahead. Similarly, in the technical education, we find there are NITER, National Institute of Technical Teachers Training Center and Research. So their very aim is to train the teachers, technical teachers, say polytechnics and engineerings. There also they had been giving training on the skilled part, depending upon the different branches. Now, very recently, as Kumar Bhaiya has rightly told that we had a 3-day workshop at NITER Bhopal. And director was very much convinced that they will take up this course. Not only the online courses, they are also developed as a online courses on the SWAYAM. They requested us to have a course for that. On the same side, they have also requested that now we will take up this as a module also. So apart from this technical skill module, they have taken this as a module, and that module will go to all the colleges, polytechnic colleges, engineering colleges. They'll take the way we are doing the workshop, they will be doing workshop on this course. And not only the technical colleges, recently I had to come to know they are doing for the central institutes also. the UHV workshop. So they may go for the UHV workshop for the Central University also. And similar to that, there are other three NEETer, one is Chandigarh, one is Calcutta and Chennai. So that can even reach to the remaining part also. So these are two further directions that will certainly open up chances for going this UHV ahead. Now, one more thing I find always while working with all similar activities other than UHV, with my experience, that we generally call in our Hindi that कार्यक्रम से कार्यकर्ता बनता है. That from programs, whenever we conduct a program, not only that participants will be benefited, the person who is organized this program, the person who is taking some responsibility in one way or another, his real beneficiary is that person. So that's what we are calling this is our personal development first. So personal development comes in this way. So in that sense, I'll request all of you are the pioneer persons. I always tell the teacher is the real key. Whatever scheme is there coming from the government or coming from anywhere apex body, teacher is really the important key. He or she can bring it to the real user, that are students. So you are a real key. So if you participate in this, not only participate, if you participate in terms of organizer or observer or in some one way or another, then your personal development takes place, and that helps us, not only you, but that finally helps us to the society. So in that way, I'll request you to, you also conduct a similar smaller conference workshop at your place, and ask your very resource person in your region to come and introduce this concept to the larger number of people. At the same time, water activity we are taking up on at the national level, such as 3 days, 5 days, 8 days workshop, also give your participations. So that way it will be our personal development and then further to the social development. So with all, I hope that coming year will be much more useful to us, and we will bring our this UHV concept to very larger number of the people with our real commitment that Samarpan and Swikriti, what Patil sir has been telling. So we all are having the Swikriti, of course, nothing doubt about the Swikriti. Now Samarpan is required. So if Samarpan is, of course, we are doing that in the right spirit, that will help us a lot, and not us, but help everyone. So with all, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sri Charanji. Thank you for highlighting the opening ups in UGC, teachers education, NCCR, central universities. It is very promising, Ji. And as you stated rightly, it all helps in our own personal development. That is very evident. We could hear from so much of the sharings from all the 4 regions that everybody is able to find the shift within themselves, the transformation within themselves, which is highlighting that personal development is at the center, followed by the team development and societal development. Thank you, Charanji, for proposing the closing remarks, which is boosting each and every one of us. Thank you so much, Ji.
Thank you very much.
So moving ahead, the last segment of the meeting is vote of thanks. Let me propose vote of thanks for this last monthly meeting of this year and of this month. This combined meeting started with the address by Kumar Sambhav Bhaiya, followed by Ganesh Bhaiya. We will place our sincere gratitude to both of them, and our gratitude to all the regional coordinators, Eastern region, which was presented by Anupam Bhaiya, SCR presentation by Meera Didi, SR region by Sumati Didi, SWR region by Deepesh Bhaiya. All your presentations gave us a very promising hope and gave us the guidelines to move forward with more hope and courage. Thank you, all the regional coordinators. Also, we would like to place our sincere gratitude to Charanji which is also highlighting our milestones and also guiding us in our future endeavors. With this, let me thank each and every one of you for actively participating in this last combined monthly meeting of this month and year, spending your time, putting your ears, and also self-exploring within yourself. Wishing you all the best in 2025 also. Thank you so much for your active participation. Namaste. Namaste to all.